Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you decided to join me for this. I think this one will be a pretty short video, but I just want to hang out with you a little bit, share some plant updates I have with me today. And we also might hear a lot of eating of a bone from my puppies, so I'm really sorry if it's really loud. I was trying to put them to another room, but they started to cry because, attachment issues can relate. So if you will hear sounds similar to this one, I hope it's not too strong and too loud. And if it is, please let me know in the comments, and next time I will close them in the other room. But it's gonna be your fault. Anyway, today I wanna share with you 5 houseplants, 5 favorite houseplants of November maybe, since it's last day of November. And I have some plants that I just noticed catching my eye more and more often than, the other months. And some of them have some cool new growth, others are just being amazing and cute. So without further ado, let me share 5 plants that this month were my favorites. And I feel so guilty saying that. And I just want to show it to you, because why not? We all love to drool over some new foliage and stuff like that, right? So probably let's start from the smallest ones and go to the largest ones, because I have 2 pretty big dudes over here. So we'll go to them in the very end of this video. Right now, let's go to the smallest ones. So first off, I want to chat about my Cebu Blue. I mean, look at this. This is so adorable. First off, it is in my hand-painted pot. I painted this pot to a plant swap, and this was the one that nobody wanted. So sad, but yeah, right now it lives in my home with my plants, and I think this plant and pot combination is so on point, because this plant specifically looks so cute in my opinion, and so foresty, so jungly, so frogs and jungles are working so perfect together in my opinion. So even though the plant goes a little bit the other direction, it still looks so cute. It looks like the frog is peeking out from some bushes, and in my opinion it's just so quirky and funny, and I love to have pots like this that just makes me smile, and this plant works perfectly with this pot. So that's why this plant specifically is catching my eye, because it really looks like frog is peeking through the leaves, and the leaves itself look so cute. I mean, look at the color. They're so interesting. This is a plant that I came from a plant swap actually, so this is like a whole plant swap combination over here, and I love it. I actually love it. I was not expecting to love it as much as I do, and it's always a good thing in my opinion. So first plant, Cebu Blue, nothing too crazy on it. I mean, it is growing and giving me new leaves right now, even though it's winter over here. I mean, tomorrow is officially first calendar day of winter here in Lithuania, and yeah, it's still growing. And most of these plants are growing right now. That's why I'm so excited about them. Okay, so let's take this plant out of the way. Beautiful, gorgeous, nothing too crazy special, but at the same time so sweet, so adorable. Oh, cute. Okay, let me put you over here so people still can stare at you a little bit. I mean, look at it. It looks so sweet, such small leaves. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, another one. This one and I have a long history together. It's actually a present from my sister, and it's a Variegated Monstera borsigiana. This is how it looks like right now. I know it's not like the best looking monstera we have ever seen. It's probably in more low places, right? But it is really special for me. I got it for either Christmas, either birthday, I'm not sure right now. I think it might be Christmas. And my sister got it for me. And then it was attacked by thrips. 3 times. 3 times, actually just after taking this plant to show it off and film, I found another thrip on it. So that is so fun. I just want to film it and put it out of the way from my other plants, because I don't trust this dude. This actually, I propagated maybe twice already. I swapped in my plant swap most of the cuttings, and I kept for myself a mama plant, and I also have a cutting in my propagation station that is actually also growing right now, and it looks like there will be a lot of variegation, which is not ideal. At the same time, this one is not ideal as well, because look at this new leaf it gave me. I mean, this is insane. This is my first experience ever of growing a plant, variegated plant with so much variegation, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. I actually am I want to say a little bit worried, but I'm like a lot worried because, you know, the whole stem looks pretty white right now, and this is definitely not what I'm looking for. I mean, you can see that this plant was already struggling in my home so much. So with this amount of variegation, I'm not sure where we are going, guys. I'm really not sure. And once again, I do not want to cut it because I just cut it a couple months ago. Here's the first cut, here's the second cut, and this is the third time growing. And I'm just wanna look and see how it goes, you know. At the same time, it's pretty flipping cool. I mean, this is a pretty interesting variegation, like in the middle over here. For some reason, it reminds me of a JJ. I just don't know why, and I do not want to go into details. But yeah, another plant. This one surprised me with extreme variegation. That's why I wanted to show it off. And I just wanna put it somewhere far away right now, so give me a sec. Alright, so let's talk about plant number 3. This one is really exciting. I just wanna clean my hands from all of the trips, even though I found only one. Better safe than sorry. So right now I wanna show off a plant number 3 that just gave me a whole new leaf, and I'm so excited. This is one of the newest plants in my collection, and this is a hybrid of Billitai, Philodendron Billitai and Atabapoense, and I'm so proud to own this plant. First of all, this was a present from my fiance, and at the same time I'm so proud to show you this new leaf that grew in my care. I mean, look at the size of this leaf. It's definitely growing a little bit bigger than the previous one, so it shows me that this plant seems to be very happy in my home. It's actually standing just underneath my grow light, Mother Plant Spectrum 32, so it seems to be working a trick, doing a trick, and this plant seems like thinking it's spring and or summer, and it's perfect time for a new growth. So really happy about that plant. It's actually have more leaves on that side, and it's so quirky how it's growing, like it's compact, you know, like that way. In these sides there's nothing, and I also love the color of the stems. They're almost like orangey, very similar to the Billitai, right? So beautiful. I mean, only shape of this plant is insane. This is one of that, you know, on a cooler side philodendrons I own, and I just cannot stop staring at it, looking at it, and be like, oh my gosh, hello, or like, damn. I'm really happy about this plant. Oh, it just keeps on sprinkling some soil. Okay, so I can see so much roots coming from the bottom, but I'm not sure if I want to repot it or not because it seems to be pretty happy right now. So I think I might do it only on spring and wait a little bit with repottings with this one. It's still in the same nursery pot I got it in, so you know, a little bit not by my book because most of the time when I buy plants I tend to repot them in about a month or so, in that period of first month. So this is something a bit different, but once again, this is one of those a little bit, like, I feel like on a trickier side philodendron, so I did not want to take a huge risk and just, you know, destroy this plant, so I'm just letting it be. And it seems like he's enjoying that decision, so we're working with it, you know? But yeah, one of the coolest plants in my collection, hands down. I'm so proud of it, oh my gosh. Wow. I need a second. So right now we're left with 2 plants. Both of them are ginormous. Like, not crazy ginormous like Hulk, but more like Shrek. That's an interesting... Anyway, so I have Anthurium and I have Strelitzia. Let's start with Anthurium. Alright, so right now as I'm thinking, probably better idea would be to film, you know, some camera roll and insert it somewhere near me, but since I already have it, here it is. It doesn't fit in the frame. It's insane. This is Anthurium. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name. Just before filming this video, I looked it up just in case I'll forget it. That did not help, did it? Anyway, so this is one of my newest Anthuriums. I found it in a big box store. Look at this leaf. Oh, hilarious. So I found it in a big box store. It was around 10 or 15 bucks right now, I do not remember. It still is staying in my kitchen on my windowsill, where the window is open like every other day, and right now we have chilly temperatures outside, and I was a little bit worried how this plant will react to that, because obviously it's Anthurium, and I heard that Anthuriums are drama queens. But you know what? It doesn't care. It doesn't mind. It keeps on growing. I actually can see some baby leaves coming out from the babies, so this is really exciting. And this is a plant that stands on my kitchen windowsill, and on that windowsill there are maybe 3 more plants, but this is the one like definitely like a king of a castle. I mean, I live on the 6th floor, and whenever I am outside going home, I can see it always through the window from the outside, and it's on the 6th floor, so you can tell that it's ginormous, and it looks epic. I love it. It just gives huge jungle vibes, and love it. Love it. Whew, this definitely feels like a workout. Okay, and last but definitely not least is my Strelitzia Nicolai. This is a plant that I got, I think this summer maybe, or maybe previous summer. Between those 2 summers. So I got it not that long ago. At least I feel like I do not own it for a real long time, and it already gave me about 3 to 4 new leaves, and it's getting big. I remember when I bought it, a lot of you were like, damn, what are you gonna do when it's gonna grow? And I was like, I think we're getting there. We're really getting there. And right now, why I wanna show it off in this November favorites, because it's giving me a new leaf. I mean, have you heard anything about Strelitzias / birds of paradise? People are saying they need so much light, they need at least south-facing windows, and they need to be on the windowsills just as close to the sunlight as possible. It's standing in my north-facing windowsill, and it seems to be amazing, doing great. Actually, I watched Albo Plants video, and Smeralda said, by the way, if you're watching, Smeralda, hi. And Smeralda said that she has her also in north-facing window, if I'm correct right now. I might be wrong, but I think I'm correct. Like most of the times in my life. But anyway, so she said her is also in not south-facing windowsill, and it's ginormous. It's also huge. Mine is a baby compared to hers. How was your bone? It was delicious. So mine is crazy small compared to hers, but I still am so proud, because most of these leaves you will see have grown in my collection, in my care, with my love. So let me show you it somehow. Actually, I watered yesterday all of my plants, so that's probably wasn't like the best idea ever. Okay, it looks sad in this in this footage. It doesn't look that good, but anyway, so as you can tell, there is a new spike of new leaf over here. Isn't that crazy? Right now, when we're going into December, it decided to give me a new leaf, and the other leaves are actually doing amazing. I mean, some of them have some splittages, is the word. They have been splitted by my puppies running around, so a little bit of dust for you guys. But yeah, this is doing amazing, and it's standing on my north-facing window during winter, growing new leaves. So here is like myth busters. Do you know the myth busters? Myth busters, you know, the ones who were going through the myths and breaking them. Captain Obvious at its best. So this is one of those moments when I myself broke this like rule that was going on the internet. I was like, you know what? Fluff you guys. Mine is doing amazing in north-facing window. So here is a myth for you that I just broke. Is it correct spelling, wording? Not sure. Anyway, let me put it down because I'm out of breath already. This is actually the leaf that you see in most of my videos, because I have my camera on the windowsill, because I want to sit in front of the window so the lighting will be like at its best, you know. And this is just always in the frame recently. I need to do something about it. But anyway, so these are top 5 of my favorite houseplants this month. Let me know which one of your houseplants is like top 1 that you just cannot stop looking at and maybe drooling over and just are really excited, and why. Because I know there can be so many reasons to love plant and to appreciate plant, and as you can tell, I have very different reasons as well, and I think it's so much more cooler when we have so many different reasons to appreciate plants, right? It's so much more fun. Anyway, so that's about it for today's video, and of course, before leaving you, let me teach you another language lesson. Okay, since I was talking about bird of paradise, let me teach you how to say bird in Lithuanian, in Russian, and in Polish. Haha. So if you want to say bird in Lithuanian, you need to say paukštis. Once again, paukštis. And if you want to say bird in Russian, you need to say ptica. Once again, ptica. And if you want to say bird in Polish, you need to say ptak. Once again, ptak. Have something similar to the Russian, but not really, right? But anyway, this is it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you will have a nice rest of the week. Please like this video if you enjoyed this content. Please comment and subscribe if you want to see more videos from my channel. And hopefully I'll see you in my next one.